Lucy Klinkenberg. In my day job, I work as a Group ESG Director at Paragon, but I'm here today with an organisation called Print Green. The Print Green's been set up by the print industry for the print industry, and what we're really looking to do is help our industry communicate the sustainability credentials of print to our end clients. So I think, obviously, as printers, we've seen the decline in print over the years. And one of the reasons we hear from our client base all the time is print is not sustainable, which we all know is not true. But what we haven't been very good at as an industry is actually communicating those amazing sustainability stories, credentials that we have across the industry. Advertising industry, very good at that.
Yeah.
So Print Green has a number of founding members, the IPIA being one, Paragon, a founding member. Also involved, we have the BPIF, Two Sides, SMP, and Web Art as well. It's a really range of supports there.
Okay, so what sort of things are you going to be doing?
Yeah, so we've been going for about a year now, and we have a website where we've pulled together content about the sustainability of print that printers can use to communicate with their clients, with brands and agencies about the sustainability credentials. We also have an online calculator that can be used to generate the carbon footprint of a particular campaign or print item. That can be used free of charge by printers, by brands, agencies as well. So really powerful information to kind of help communicate that sustainability message about our industry and the great innovation that's going on.
Yeah, and how are you getting that across to the people who you want to hear? I mean, who is it you're really targeting here?
Yeah, so the real target for this is our mutual clients, so brands, agencies, everyone buying print off us basically, where we're hearing that message that print isn't sustainable. And we're not saying don't use any other method of communication, but we're saying consider print in your mix of communication methods. And where that's the right channel to use, let's help you make that as sustainable as possible for the campaign as well. Because we also have an integration with our carbon calculator coming up with Jikmail.
Yep.
So Jikmail, of course, do a lot of research about the engagement rates and the cost per engagement rates and views for different advertising channels, including print. So if we can combine the carbon data with that as well, so we can see what the carbon investment is for engagement rates with print versus other channels, that becomes a really powerful story about the sustainability, not just of the straight delivery of print versus digital or TV advertising or those other channels, but what's the carbon per result that you're getting and what do you want to achieve as well.
It's interesting you talk about all the different people involved in this, because there's lots of initiatives. The narrative of print, Jikmail, I've seen some of their presentations. You mentioned Two Sides, didn't you? And they do an awful lot of education.
They're a founding member too.
Yeah, so I think people just have a natural thought that print isn't sustainable. So this is really busting that myth.
Absolutely. And it's trying to pull together all the information from the value chain of print. So there's a central place that printers can use, and brands and agencies, anyone who wants to have a look, telling that story that print is a sustaable method of communication.
I suppose you have to be quite transparent in what you do, don't you? The information's got to be there so people can make their own decision on this as well. How do you help that process in terms of giving people the information that they can then go and decide for themselves?
Yeah, so it's about informing, but making sure people have the information, the purchases, the brands and agencies, they have information to make an informed decision about when they're going to use print, that they've got all the information they need to make that decision and bring that channel into the mix as well.
So you say it's been a year.
Yeah.
So it's still kind of early days.
Very in its infancy.
Yeah. How's it gone so far? What's the feedback been?
Lots of engagement with our website, with the carbon calculator as well. And it's fantastic to be here today. Lots and lots of interest. Next year, we're going to be focusing on developing some carbon literacy training, both aimed at the print industry as well, particularly for those smaller printers out there to help them become carbon literate, but also for brands and agencies around when they're designing campaigns as well. Really just kind of help help bring the print industry into that creative process, kind of from the start of campaign design as well, so that we can help embed sustainability into the whole life cycle.
Do you feel like the print industry perhaps is coming to play a little bit of catch up? It kind of maybe sat back for a while, everything kind of happened, the digital world has sort of overtaken it a little bit. This is helping it get back to its rightful place?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I get the feeling print's making a bit of a comeback.
I think so.
Certainly in terms of, engagement rates, response rates and everything as well. And I think when you look at print sort of campaigns with highly targeted information, it's a really powerful communication tool. And I think this is going to help with that. We also have the problem that the general public has the perception that print and paper is bad for the environment, when that is not true as well. So if we can help our clients communicate that with their end consumers as well.
So so you get to the end user through your members and through the industry to get to the end users.
That would be the ideal situation, yes, where our clients are kind of using their communications to kind of highlight the sustainability of print and paper.
Well, look, I only wish you the best of luck with it. I shall follow it with interest.
Thanks very much for having us.